want while you're on tour with me. Now, first off, can everyone hear me or do I need a microphone? All right, if there's a problem, you let me know, okay? All right. Just so you know what you're looking at here. Eldorado Mountains along this corridor. Black Mountains along this corridor. State of Nevada, state of Arizona, state lines down the middle lake, middle of the river. Now the first thing we're going to do here, folks, during the construction phase, is we must divert the river. We have no choice. It's running right through the middle of our work site. So to divert the river, they're going to create 4 diversion tunnels. 2 in the state of Arizona, 2 in the state of Nevada. Now each one is roughly about 4,000 feet in length. Each one is 56 feet in diameter. They're going to blast their way through the rock formation in order to create these 4 diversion tunnels. Then they're going to line each one of them with 3 feet of concrete, giving you a dimension of 50 feet. You can see the remnants of the elements of the concrete just above you. Just so you folks know, you're standing in one of those diversion tunnels right now. On the map, you were right here at this location right here. This yellow line's the tunnel you just came down. Now once they're done with the 4 diversion tunnels, the next thing you're going to do is create an upper Hoover Dam. It's 100 feet in height. It's an earthen dam. They're going to use all the rock and rubble that they blasted out of these tunnels to create it. What they're trying to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to stop the water flow and force it down through the diversion tunnels. Then they're going to create a lower Hoover Dam, 65 feet in height. This is to prevent the water from backing up into the work site. What it offers the men is about a half a mile distance in which they can work. All right? You're going to start forcing the water down through the diversion tunnels. You're going to siphon out all the water remains here. Then they're going to remove all the sediment, 135 feet of sediment, until we get it down to bedrock. Once we get it down to bedrock, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I know you're all looking at me like I'm completely out of my mind. All right, I understand that. This young lady's over here looking like, where's the exits? All right, I understand. Don't worry about it. Just go with it. We'll have a good time. All right. I lost where it was at now.
Bedrock.
Bedrock. Oh yeah, we got it down to bedrock. All right. Now, once we get it down to bedrock, we can start creating the dam itself. It's going to take us almost 2 years. 8 days shy of 2 years to complete the construction on the dam itself. All right. Now, folks, you just saw the movie. All right. Some of you saw it a little earlier. All right. Talked about the men having 2 days off. What 2 days do you think they had off? Christmas is one. What's the other one?
Easter.
Not Easter? No. Oh, 4th of July. Good job, sir. All right. Now, let me say this, folks. It is a 5-year-long construction process. At some point in time, they're going to take away the 4th of July from the men, and they're going to give Labor Day. So it is going to change. Now, these are optional days off, all right? It's not like today where you get paid for those holidays. So some of the men are going to work those days in order to get paid, all right? This is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year at this location. Once you're done with the dam, the next thing we're going to do is start creating Lake Mead. It's man-made, folks. It wasn't here before. It's going to take us 6.5 years to create this lake. To do so, we're going to put gates across the entrances of each of these diversion tunnels. And each one of those gates weighs 2 million pounds. We're going to slide it right in front, and we're going to shut off the water flow from going down these tunnels. Except for this one. So it's going to remain open at all times, continue to flow the Colorado River. Water will slowly rise up in the lake. It's going to go over the upper Hoover Dam. They're never going to remove it. It is still there today. Reason and rationale is we're trying to stop the sediment buildup here in front of the dam. However, we will remove the lower Hoover Dam. Now, in the lake, there are 4 intake towers. The water enters into the intake tower. From there, it goes into a penstock pipe. Penstock pipe is 30 feet in diameter. If you like a visual what one looks like, all you have to do is look out either one of these bay windows right here. Folks, you're standing on top of one. Now, I know you feel that vibration underneath your feet because I can see it in your eyes, all right? You're fine, you're safe, you're secure. If you ever see me running, just keep up with me, but I'm not running. We're in good shape here, all right? What it is, folks, the water's in a rush, going from the intake towers to the powerhouse. It's dropping 250 feet in a short amount of time, all right? Once it hits the powerhouse, goes into the tail race, continues on downriver. Now, we have an abundance of water here in the lake. We can bypass our generators and release out our valve house on either side, or we can release to the very end of the interior diversion tunnels. Now, our exterior diversion tunnels are set up a little bit different. We're set up with our precautionary tactics that we have here at Hoover Dam. And each of these spillways are going to be used on 2 occasions. 1941 to test to see how effective they are. 1983, not so much to test. What's going to happen that year is we're going to have an average amount of snowfall in the Rockies. Folks, we're entirely dependent on that snowfall to feed the lake, feed the river. But we're going to have a late winter rain in the Rockies that's going to melt everything all at once. And this is the result of all that melting right here, folks. For 62 straight days, the water is going to flow over into these two spillways, and we're going to divert the water around this project. Ladies and gentlemen, there's one requirement only while you are here. If you happen to notice that the water level is getting close to going over the crest of the dam, please do notify me immediately. Yes, I'm not doing so. Please do get out of my way, because I will be running screaming like a schoolgirl. Don't you worry. All right? What we don't want is the water to go over the crest of the dam. Goes over the crest of the dam. We're going to have a whole lot of trouble right in here. What we're talking about is water picking up speed and velocity, crashing down top of our powerhouse, on top of our transformers. Now all of a sudden our river has potential becoming electrical current. I can guarantee you nothing's going to survive it. Now the reason I bring this all to your attention is if you look real closely in the picture right here, this is the top of the dam. The water level got within 7 feet of going over the crest of the dam in 1983. So certainly our engineers were a little bit nervous that particular year. And certainly spillways will work effectively to do their job, and they'll divert the water around this project. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you came to see the generators, and that's what you paid for. That's where we're headed off to next. If you'd be so kind as to let me get in lead, I'll guide us to our next destination.